End of quote. The committee finds that the then Cabinet Secretary, Ms. Anne Mumbe Waiguru, was the driving force behind both policy and operations by micromanaging implementation of 5-point vision plan at the National Youth Service. The committee finds that the then Principal Secretary, Engineer Peter Oganga Mangiti, as responsible for the loss of public funds. The committee apportions responsibility to individuals at the Ministry and the NYS as per Article 2265 of the Constitution, which has been cited herein above. Those found guilty are recommended for barring from holding public office and all specific punitive sanctions. Business persons were used in the scheme led by Ms. Josephine Kabura Irungu and Mr. Benson Gethi Wangoi, with a complicit financial system aiding money laundering. The committee recommends prosecution of the individuals, blacklisting of the firms, as well as proposals for financial institutions to strengthen the law to see loopholes with the which aid money laundering. Mr. Speaker, the committee further recommends investigations of the relationship between the directors of certain companies with public officials at the ministry, and the National Youth Service, including thorough audit of their lifestyles. Further, the committee makes the following recommendations. 1, that the judiciary expedites prosecution of criminal case CMC Court CRC number 1905/2015, Republic versus Peter Mangiti and 24 others, next to this report as Appendix 4. The committee recommends that Engineer Mangiti be barred from holding public office if found guilty after due process. 2, the judiciary expedites proceedings of money laundering case number 301/206, Republic versus Josephine Kabura Irungu and 10 others. Charge sheets are next to this report as Appendix 5. 3, the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, DCI, and Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, ESCC, conduct thorough investigations into all payments made through IFMIS from the Ministry of Devolution and Planning, including the National Youth Service, over the audit period amounting to Kenya shillings 23 billion, to establish 1, the names of the directors, proprietors, and all companies' business which these payments. 2, whether they, the directors, proprietors, had any relations with senior ministry / National Youth Service officials. 3, names of the banks into which payments were made, including names of signatories to each of the accounts. 4, names of all the end recipients of funds from these accounts. 5, the procurement process leading to the award of these contracts, and or whether any contract agreements were signed prior to the commencement of the works services. Costs of such contracts agreements should be availed for scrutiny. 6, whether local purchase orders, local service orders were issued prior to award of these contracts. 7, whether actual goods and services were delivered prior to payments being made, including a demand for presentation of authenticated signed stamped delivery notes / inspection